The sound of freedom. Well, greetings subscribers, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and this is the video you've been waiting on. A little bit of update on the 1970 Challenger RT 440SIXPACK. That's a JS23 V code, as you guys know, one of 847. And I'm over here with my buddies Tony and Spencer, and they have been knocking it out of the park. They are actually way ahead of schedule. I'm actually the one that's been delaying now because hey, that's what my lift does every once in a while, because yeah, I've had to you know, pick up a few extra parts here and there, stuff that was missing, like the fuel pump push rod, because they didn't use that on the dyno, and then, you know, just different brackets for the different water pumps, you know, the water pump housing that I got that was new. So yeah, so I just had to run some more stuff down, also get those hood hinges. Those are all painted, so we want to see how those match up. But yeah, these guys, LV classic rods, again, have been knocking it out of the park. I'm way ahead of schedule, so hopefully this is right. 70 Challenger RB, that water pump housing should be correct, and that definitely does look way different, so that one should be fine. That should be the right one. So I've joked with these guys that this is probably the third one that I bought, and there's ones sitting on somebody's bench someplace, so that's good. And not too much left, actually. Yeah, just got to get the carbs on, get the rest of the accessories on, and then we'll be able to fire this thing up. And oh yeah, I've got the hood hinges, so let me grab that and bring it in, see if the paint matches, because it looked like it was pretty close. Yeah, and I also got a gasket seal too, since you guys will be working on the hood. Yeah, so there's the old hinge, there's the new one. So let's grab the old hinge, and we'll grab one of the new ones, and let's kind of stumble our way back in here, see what we got. Make a comparison. So this is the old one. This was against the hood, so it wasn't painted. So I grabbed the spray. I did that first. And out in the sun, you know, this has got like 50 years of engine grime, of course. And then this is a new one. So as long as these are fine. And then I checked with a bunch of people online. I collapsed this down with the 2x4s and was trying to spray any part that was like missing. And it was like 50 people online said, don't do that. You don't need to worry. All that matters is when the hood's up, that's when you're going to see it. If you ever do the engine bay, or you have, like, you know, with the hood down, with the pins down, he goes, you're not going to see anything. So just go with it like this, and you're good. So and then even if this was a little off, being under the hood, getting, you know, engine grime or whatever, but like I said, when it's close enough.
Oh, I think that it's pretty spot on.
Yeah, and the only thing that, not having the car, I was worried that that's probably not going to be the right color to match the exterior. It's a little off, because I was possibly going to pay you for your expertise with the little zip tie and see.
Yeah,
so but I think we need to take this there.
On the outside, because it's got, you know, 50 years of age on the outside.
Yeah,
so
right.
When they paint match, they want to paint match what's on the outside.
Yep.
So this paint formula is going to be you know,
a
fresh
little
gold
yep.
color, like
Yep.
as if it was you know, painted back then.
Yeah, so they
But-
pulled the color off of like one of these bands for this,
That's
and
cool.
when I like sprayed it originally, I sprayed it on a little card, and I was like, man, that does not look right. And then I went and put it under the sun, and it was like spot on. I went, okay, well, some of this is just, you know, dirt. And again, I wasn't as concerned with these, but and then I may have told you guys before, this was like, you'll probably have the hood back on and all this stuff. This is that gasket, and that one's upside down. Yeah, it's backwards.
Okay.
So I didn't know if trying to pull that one off, if the little pins are gonna
Give you any
end up,
free-
you know, pulling through, or they glued it down. I don't know. So I'll pay for, you know, getting that too. So, but yeah, there's the old one. I'll go grab the other one, and yeah, I think they look
purple.
I think they look
They
should
look-
be good.
And like someone said, you know, you can't see the
When
hinges
it's down,
collapsed.
you can't. Yeah,
That's
they were
like
like, "What are
kinda-
you doing?" Because I did that 2x4 and another 2x4, and I collapsed them down. I was trying to wrap the two of them together, you know, and then going, well, I'm gonna spray because the spring was like wide open, and I was like, oh, that looks good. And then there was only like a couple little spots that you couldn't see, and I was like,
And even then,
yeah,
all
and
this
they were
right
like,
here
they
is gonna
didn't
go.
care. They were like, oh, nobody does that. They just leave it up and paint it like that. But yeah, see how that one didn't have the paint where the hood was connected? That's what I did here first. Because I told him I did a card, and I was like,
Yep.
man, that does not look right. And then I took it outside after I put another, like the third light coat on there, and I go, okay, well, I guess it's good. So that's the way that's supposed. That's the way that's supposed to look.
That's it, yeah.
All right, cool.
That's the way it's supposed to go. I mean, all the junk.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Underneath,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, just use all the new stuff, and
Yep.
and
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. Now we can figure out if all the pulleys line up.
This deal.
Yeah, that was like a B.
Figure it
Yeah,
out, like, see, I mean, it's
man, I
way
went through everything, and yeah, it's sitting on a bench. I think one's over. You know, won't give him the pleasure of saying their
We
name.
were trying
Yeah.
to figure it out through the.
Through that and go.
Yeah.
But that's not what it looks
It's not
like.
what it looks like, yeah. It's not what it looks like. It's even.
Oh, was that an extra?
No, this is the one for the clips.
Okay, yeah. It was like that doesn't look right.
Yeah. So see, this one is the one.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you're
yeah.
supposed to use, and then
Well, I
here's
think
the
what I
one.
said when I had the other water pump housing
Yes.
on, and it was
Yes.
back. That's when Scotty was doing all
You
the.
see your timing cover
Yeah,
where the mounting point is on.
Yeah.
Kind of close to the thermostat.
Yep.
And then on the other one is kind of like
it was
half
offset.
away.
Yeah, offset. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. So that give me a
Boom.
green flag to move forward.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
with
yeah.
this thing, and then have the pulleys lined up.
Yep.
Move forward. Move forward with the little stuff, the other stuff. Hopefully, nothing.
I don't think.
Nothing else.
I
will
don't
pop.
think. Yeah, I mean.
Like I said, as soon as I get this right here figured out, radiator goes in.
Yep.
The fan
Fan
and
shroud and the
everything,
fan clutch and all that,
carburetor's the
yep.
last.
Should be able to
Should be able to
fire it up.
find out if this thing is gonna make some noise.
Yeah, yeah, it should. And then the only thing I had said before that I'm concerned about, maybe we could check it with just check it with the heat gun, is to see if
Yeah.
that valve is
Yeah.
doing, because that
Yeah.
other one, man, is just like teeters back and forth real easy. This one's a little. I don't know why it's got the little bit of squeaky sound on it, but we'll see.
Yeah, still gonna move.
Cool. Well, let me grab this other this one, and should be good.
Good, yeah.
Hopefully, I won't have to drive down again.
No, don't even. Yeah, don't even.
And these we don't. I don't know,
We've
man.
been
I mean,
talking about putting stuff to the universe, and then there's a customer who put some stuff in the universe on his car, and they're like, "Yep, transmission's bad, but
Yep.
it just things happen. And everything is good. Everything's gonna run good, and you're gonna have your."
Well, I know for
enjoy.
I know for the motor. That was why
Yeah.
having Mazzolini Racing do the motor, Verbanchik Brothers do the dyno, carb shop's right next door. They own that too. That was a big reason of having them do it, because nobody else can do that here in town. So, yep.
Perfect.
All right, cool.
You pump in and then the hose.
Yeah, I saw all that.
You gotta swap your oil filter, and like I said, there should be little stuff from now on.
Yep, just got the other hanger on the front that goes on that. After you fill it, and then the fast speed idle, and then this blue cable is what the fast speed idler. It goes around the front of the motor to that side, and that's really about it. And then you already have, you could probably just, that's going on to the alternator.
Ground, like you're saying.
Yeah, and you could just put the ground on the top, because I think when we looked, that thing doesn't really have enough room. But whatever. I mean, that's fine. And then you got the battery, and I got the battery topper and that other stuff in. Yeah, see, I was worried about that's not going to fit flat, even though this one's supposed to be. That's supposed to be the factory. Yeah, it might go upside down. It'll fit. It'll fit underneath this. I've seen them both, so we can put it on the top. It's probably.
It will clear the intake underneath. Yeah, and then if you put it on top, obviously it's gonna have to go.
We could do it on top. That way, if I ever have to disconnect it, I can easier than whatever. That's. I mean, this is a funny bracket anyway.
Well, it goes there. Just a little
yeah, it's got the spring for the return. Yeah, on the carb, and then yep. All right, cool. Let me grab the other. I'll grab the other one, and then after you guys pull these off, just leave them for me, and because there's a place that rebuilds them, and those are, they're worth. they're worth money. Try to recoup some, but that should be fine. Just the secondary one. Yep, that one. And nothing else. Probably kill most of this video anyway, but there's guys. LV Classic Rods, Tony and Spencer. Big shout out to those guys. And we've done, while we're waiting for parts, we've done a bunch of other extra little stuff that I brought down. Did rear shocks, did those exhaust panels, because for some reason Scotty didn't put those on. Did front shocks, did the brake proportion valve, new brake lines. Tony told me too that this one on the side is kind of weird, because it doesn't line up perfectly, so it doesn't hit the clips right. So we're gonna look at that, and that should be it. So cool. Well, there's the things, and all right, guys. Well, there's your update. Probably the next one will be motor firing up. I'm gonna try to get Plum Crazy Pam over here for her birthday and give her the surprise, because that's just a few days away. So hopefully we'll be on schedule, but we'll see you on the next one. Later.